And I'm not going to, I mean, I want to be very careful with some of my wording.
Nah, just say it.
And also not careful, all right?
Just say it.
Not to go viral. But I've heard girls just be slutty. And that's the only way I can actually put it.
Slutty? What do you mean by that?
I said I've got to be careful, but I'll
explain.
Shut up, you. All right? What it is they've just trying to say,
yeah, explain what you mean by slutty, man.
Does that mean just on weekends? Or
Bro, I've heard them just trying to say, look, girls have just trying to say, look, well, we're out here, man, them are out here, we're out here. I was like, what does that mean? So, well, I'm going to sleep with whoever I want to sleep with, and I'm going to sleep with,
So that makes them slutty?
That your numbers don't matter. My numbers don't matter. I'm like, raw. Like, when did this now become a thing where sleeping around is okay? And I'm looking around.
Why is it not okay?
Yeah. The funniest thing is, it's because social media has made it, it's okay now. It's
I don't
okay.
think nothing to the social media. I think if they meet somebody and they believe that this person is their partner,
no,
they don't.
No, you're not listening to me.
Okay.
They are deliberately going out and saying, tonight I'm sleeping with one, then I'm sleeping with two, then I'm sleeping with three, then I'm sleeping. And they will go through how many numbers they want to get through for whatever purposes every one of you lot serve. This one gonna move me. This one gonna do my electricity. That one there's gonna give me a studio. This one's gonna move me. Like they'll work out whatever they want to get. This one paying my bills. This one's giving me Gucci bag. Whatever it is, do you know what I mean? And they'll go through them and it's like, I don't care. But back in our day, when we was younger, it was like if you heard a girl who slept with one, two, she's a losher. We ain't doing that. Like we're not on them loshers. Them loshers are wild. I mean, people might kind of have a turn, but that's all they're good for or known for. Now all of a sudden, them so-called loshers, all right, they're fine. It's okay. They're top tier now. Fact. Well, you're not looking like you're stunned, like you don't know all this.
No, I'm trying
to get your angle.
Thank you.
My angle being that basically
the world needs all different types of people to make it go round, you know, man.
No, but what I'm trying to say to you is not calling grands and the olden time people loshers or anything like that. But I'm saying to you, the way that it's now loose, the way you're saying, oh, yeah, it was loose, people were doing this, they're breeding here, they're breeding there, they're doing that. Just because they've got the evidence, all right, now women nowadays are doing exactly the same thing. So things haven't exactly changed in that aspect. It's gone back to that same notion of where it's gone full circle. Now it's gone back to how the olden time people were dealing with it.
But don't you think it's just a case of because of the way society is now that they've been able to do it in public? So if this thing happens now, it's much more open and ultimately people are like, well, I'm doing it.
The evidence was public as well, no?
Nah, back then, unless you drop to you.
The evidence.
Unless they drop. You have to remember for them, dropping to you means that they had been in some kind of sexual relationship with this person for maybe 6 months or maybe even a year. Because the old time people would have this thing knocking and everybody knows, you're there with this woman. So therefore, I'm not going to come and make up a scene. Me and you will do our thing and it's in the background. It's only when that person gets a bit too bossy for themselves, they're like, you know what? I've been here for a minute. I want to hold some title, so I'm going to knock out a kid.
All right.
Happy Mother's Day.
Wait for the flowers from my dude.
Happy Mother's Day. Bare flowers in his yard.
Mine, bro. My I already secured
flowers.
I secured my yard and already said to you. Nah, bro. I secured my. You said you was willing to be sending it out to this one. Not me, my brother.
And he's sitting in the corner with who's this one from?
Nah, bro. I said to you, I'm not accepting that. You said that was your yard, not my yard, fam. Just make sure the tapes will tell you, fam. Not my yard. But what I'm trying to say is, the evidence is still there to say that's what they was doing. Nowadays, obviously, there's a lot of protection and all the rest of it. And sometimes these same said people are saying, well, you're going to slow down my role. Like my role at the moment isn't about making a family and making a home. It's more about this guy's buying me this one's taking me here, this one's doing this for me, and this is what I've got. This is what I want. Do you know what I mean? So it's now more, I suppose, about them and getting what they want to get. But these people are not now looked down on and frowned upon. They're building and doing what they want to do. Their social contents are out there for certain people. This is where it's coming from.
So do you actually think that modern society has changed family values and has made
100%.
it so that it's not seen in the way it is?
Yeah, 100%.
Why?
Why? Social media. I mean, social media is a mass, like social influencers, social media, those things there are 100% what's changed the way people look at things. Because if someone that's a social influencer and a big one says it's okay to do certain things, all of a sudden it's okay. It's okay. There's no, and I will sit there and go, it's not okay. And they'll be like, she said it's okay. and she's making £1 million. How much are you making when you're saying it's not okay? Well, I'm only making well, she's winning. I'm listening to her. And she's got X amount of followers that also listen to her. And all of us are now standing there listening to her. And I'm sitting there going, well, it doesn't sound good or look good. And I'm not on it. I don't think it's cool. It's cool. Because she said so.
Are you saying that now people will respect or listen to people with financial security, and in the past, people listen to people with intelligence? In the sense of this, like inventors and people who were...
I would say even one other thing you missed that's got a currency now, people who listen to people who've got high followers, so social followers. If they've got social followers, high content creators, and they will listen to them. If they've got something big to say, they will listen to them. There was something I was watching on Insta, and this guy, he said he put up a fake profile of having something like 24,000K on his live, all right? And he was literally I can't remember what country he was in. He was walking around, he was like, yeah, look, I got 24K, da, 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 da. This girl, that girl, and that girl, all interested in him all of a sudden, because they said, oh, look, cool. He put this fake thing of Drake at the bottom and said, oh yeah, look, Drake was on my live, look, I got Drake. She was like, wow, was interested in him. He then went to an art museum where they had millions of people. You couldn't get in. He then showed the people that he had 24K worth of followers just on his live, just because he just went live. They let him in. And it was like, is this now a currency that I can sit there and say, I got 24K worth of followers? This is now a currency. This is now worth more. This can get me into places. I can go into high places just because I've got a certain amount of followers, and that's it. Where's my intelligence, like you just said? Where's my money that you know what I mean, that now allows these people to now take me seriously or listen to me? It's not that. Those things have changed. The times have changed. That completely. You can make yourself, you can sit here and make yourself a millionaire just off of content if your content is good enough.